Hi, LinkedIn. My name is Rob. I am a commercial real estate broker in downtown Brooklyn. I do office leasing, retail leasing. I am the leasing guru. And today we're going to be talking about the three most common types of leases that you'll find in commercial real estate. Before we start, it's very important to remember signing a lease is quite often going to be the biggest decision you're going to be making for your business. It's a very sizable investment. It's also important to remember that every single lease is negotiable. These are simply the three most common types of leases. Everything is going to be negotiable. You should get a very smart, experienced real estate broker to help you negotiate these, and a very smart, experienced real estate attorney to help you negotiate your lease. The first lease that we're talking about is a triple net lease. A triple net lease is most common in standalone big tenants like Chipotle, Walmart, Starbucks, McDonald's. That means that they're going to be paying for everything they need to run their business. It includes property taxes, insurance, and operating expenses. It includes everything from hardscaping to landscaping to painting to the electric bill to the insurance. Everything. These companies like to be able to control their own expenses. If you're a small business and office tenant, you're not going to be looking at a triple net lease. What you are going to be looking at is the second type of lease we're talking about, which is a full service lease. A full service lease includes everything you need to run your business. You don't have to think about paying for the insurance. You don't have to be thinking about paying for the electric bill. Again, everything's going to be negotiable. You're typically going to want to buy your own insurance as it's a requirement in the lease. What it means is that when you sign the lease, you know what you're going to be paying the very last day that you move out. It can be 10 years, 20 years, 30 years from now if you have options. There's going to be escalations. There's going to be other things in there. But what it means is that everything is included. Everything, right? The third lease that we're talking about is most common in Brooklyn, in my experience, and that's called a modified gross lease. It's going to include your rent, your base rent per square foot. It's going to include escalations, usually 2.5% or 3%. It's going to have electricity in one of a few different ways. It's either going to be sub-metered or metered. Usually the landlord will tack on a service fee for that between 5 and 8%. Sometimes they'll do it on a per square foot basis. You're going to want to buy your own insurance. It will include building maintenance, area maintenance. Again, you're going to be paying for that, but it's folded into the lease. A really good way to know what you're going to be paying on the very last year of your lease. It's low risk for the tenant. Landlords like it because they're going to have profit items written into all of these things, from construction to electric, like we talked about before. These are the three most common. Like I said before, every lease is negotiable. If you're going out into the market and you're making a 10, 15, 20-year decision on your business, you need a real estate broker. If you have any questions about these kinds of leases, you can put them in the comments. You can message me. You can call me. You can scan the QR code in the next slide. Three most common. Remember, everything is negotiable. Thanks for watching.